kind of, I don't know. I feel like I would like to someday visit all 7 continents, but at the same time, I don't think I really want to visit Australia or Antarctica. And so I feel like I want to say 6, but I feel like once you've done 6, you might as well do the last one. So I'll put that on there, but that is by no means any rush. That is like in my lifetime. Visit all 7 continents. Let's see what else. I feel like I'm writing at the top of this paper for like forever, and I've written quite a few things down, so I feel like I'm totally right on top of myself. Let's see what else. I don't know how I don't have this, but I would like to, before I die, go into space. I believe that will totally be doable by the end of my life. Oh, I also want a painting of myself. I wanted that my entire life. Have a painting of self. Like a self-portrait, but I don't want to do it myself. So, not a self-portrait, but I guess just a painting of me. I don't know. Like when I go around like schools and stuff, and they've got that painting of like the man who's used to be a president or something. I think those are always so cool. I used to always joke around about how it's not so much a joke, I swear, it's reality. But at the same time, I'm cheap and I wouldn't want to spend my money on this. I'd rather give it to people who need it. But I think it'd be really cool to have a gravestone that was like the exact size and look of what you are. So like someone to basically chisel out yourself into a gravestone. I think that'd be really cool. But, oh well. That probably won't happen. Because I'd rather give my money away to somebody else. That's assuming I'll have money. Haha. Oh wait, that's assuming I'll die. Which I won't. What else? What if there are any sports I want to do? I did want to do a Ultimate Frisbee League with Eric and Reese. I'm not so sure if I want to do that anymore. It's not that I don't want to do it. I very much so do. I just don't feel like driving down to San Diego every single weekend. That sounds like... It just sounds very... more trouble than it's worth, but also... it's not very conductive to getting a lot of stuff done on my list. It basically would decide that for 3 months I wouldn't be able to get anything done on my list, since a lot of stuff on my list is like done on the weekends. Plus then if I was dating someone, I'm sure they don't want to go to San Diego every weekend just to watch me play Ultimate Frisbee, so it was a fun idea, just like living with them, but I don't think it's going to work as much in reality. What else we got? I seriously cannot wait to see this piece of paper. I'm sure it looks like crap. I'm going to draw a whale for funsies here. Let's draw a whale. Splish splash. I look forward to seeing the whale later. Oh, that was a fart stir. What else? I don't know. I kind of think that maybe, and I don't really know the area, so maybe not, but part of me considers that maybe visiting like one of those like New England states would be cool. something more like naturey and foresty, but I don't really know much about them. So no, that's how they are at all. So I'm not gonna write it down, but yeah. Are there any movies I want to see? I feel like I wrote down most of the movies I want to see the second I see it, the preview, so probably not. I think I will put that on there, even though I don't know if this will happen, but I don't know a lot of this stuff will happen. I'm going to put get LASIK on there because I think it would be amazing to not have to wear glasses. And as far as I can tell, it's semi-affordable. So I've heard only good things from people that have done it, so I'll consider that. Just as I would throw it on there. You know what I do need to put on here, though? I do need to put, just someday I need to, like, bite the bullet and buy some nonsense so that I can kind of design clothes. I've always wanted to do that. So make clothes. Like, I just want to do it as a hobby. I definitely do not want it to be, like, my career, but I've wanted to do it for a very long time, so I'm putting that on there. I also just realized it's kind of weird how, like, there are some fears that I want to challenge, like heights and stuff like that, and yet there are other fears, well, I was just about to say other fears, like talking socially, that I don't, but at the same time I do actually challenge that one, but there's same things, like, I was thinking, like, oh, maybe I should do, like, an improv class or something like that, but I feel like I do not want to do that. I feel like that does not sound interesting to me. Like, it sounds extremely nerve-wracking and bothersome, and maybe it'd be fun, but I don't think I want to put that on there. Maybe someday I'll do it. I would like to visit an AA meeting and see what that's like. Maybe that's extremely boring probably too, but whatever. Now, are they still called AA meetings if they're for other stuff like drugs and stuff? I don't know what they're called. Because AA stands for Alcoholics Anonymous. Very interesting. What else? Because I can put anything on this freaking list, I'm going to put visit Ryan, Elena. Ow, get the freak off me, pillow! What the freak? I got attacked. And Juniper. That was not me going crazy, it was just falling over. I'm going to visit them in Houston this summer. But I'm going to put it on there so that I know I need to do it. And then I can write about it and show photos of my wonderful niece once I do it. Now, my stomach. did I not put that on my list? Freaking, what is it? Shadows in Flight. I need to read that nonsense. In Flight. Read. I need to read that book. By Orson Scott Card. I also have what? Endure in Exile. Endure in Exile. I think I'm on page 2 now. It's hard to know for sure. But I think so. What else? Do I already have a hot air balloon on here? I think so. I think I have hot air balloon and helium balloon. I'm going to put it on here just in case. Hot air. Now, acupuncture. Has this list been all ideas? My list is going to be crazy big when I'm done with this nonsense. I've heard acupuncture is cool, so I should try it. What's the worst that can happen, right? I should put on there, as much as I hated my first experience of doing it, I should put on there give blood. It's a noble cause, and I should just make sure that when I go back that I do it right, and then I make sure I drink lots of juice and eat a good breakfast, and it'll be okay. My back feels weird, but I think that's only because I'm making it straight. And I think that's why it's making me fart a lot. I think it's just very relaxed, opposed to being tense and stuff. So, who knows? Makes me want a massage right now. Someone come give me a massage. Oh. I'm gonna give myself a massage. It sounds really nice right now. Oh yeah, there it is. My back hurts. You could totally give yourself a massage. It just doesn't feel as good. Okay, I'm done. I'm bored. What else do I need to do? I want to put it on there, but I'm kind of scared. Somehow I'm more scared of doing this than I am of doing a lot of the height things on my list. I would like to jump. I would like to dive off of a high dive. I'm afraid of diving off of a normal diving board because I think they're scary and unsafe. So a high dive sounds even scarier. It's just so high. But like I said, what's the worst that could happen? I feel like you could belly flop and you still be fine. It's not ideal. Please don't do that, Alan. But just saying theoretically. Diving boards and people's faces and falling off just bothers me. Makes me squeamish. What else? I've got ride a horse. I want to put ride a motorcycle on there. I don't know if I already have done that, but and they scare me and they fear for my life, but I want to put it on there. Ride a motorcycle. I don't want a motorcycle, I just want to ride one. I don't know if that counts as riding with somebody. I'm sure it does. I'm sure that would count and it'd be okay. I'm not going to ride somebody else's motorcycle. I wouldn't feel confident and safe. So I'll just ride with them. What else? Oops. I really think if they haven't already, I'm sure they have because I think I've seen it on Kickstarter, but similar to the ostrich pillow, they need a freaking pillow that has a hole in the face. There have been so many times where I just want to like lay with my face down, but my nose is in the way. I have a big nose. I'm gonna freaking want an ostrich pillow. I'm gonna write that down. I want an ostrich pillow. There have been so many times in my life where I wanted to put my face down. My nose is in the way. I need to put on here too to send Lauren a Facebook happy birthday. I'm not putting that on my list. It's just something I'm gonna see when I'm done. So, Lauren Facebook. Now, freaking pillow's back. Oh, Facebook. Happy birthday. I'll see if they have anything on Natalie D. I already Facebooked her with Drake, so I can't really do another. I could, but I'll decide not to. Alright, I think it's hurting my back. Time to get up. Time to get up. Ah, yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh. Good oak. No. Have I mentioned that the worst thing about this room is comfort? Because it is. You know, there is something to be said, though, that I am excited that I would say for one of the first times in my life, I am in a place where I can't hear anything except for myself. I mean, there's occasional drip of the water, but in general, I hear nothing. And that's exciting. That is exciting, indeed. Where's my water, by the way? I want to drink my water. I can't find my water. Did I put it on the toilet? No. Did I put it up here? I found it. Aha! Consumable! Uh-oh, it's almost gone. I don't think it's dinner time yet. Whoa! Alright. Oh man, I'm uncomfortable. Again. Starting my life today. What if I were to rotate and do this? Ow, ow, ow. The Krusty Krab pizza. Ow, ow, ow. Is the pizza. Ow, ow, ow. For you and me. Oh, uh-oh. Where'd my pen go? Whoa. Oh, there it is. Success. Oh my golly. My back is in pain now. Apparently, sitting the way I was doing was not working. Anything else I need to do in life? I'm sure there's something. Just don't know what. Oh, what's that thing called? I want to do windsurfing. Yeah, man. Wind surfing. Windsurfing seems crazy hard / crazy cool / Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I would like to do racquetball. I think it's called racquetball, the one that's indoor in the glass thing. What else would I like to do? This is so exciting. The world is my oyster. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I didn't even say fuck. Ah. Oh, apparently I'm visiting the Mittens with Eric and Reese. Visiting the Mittens. Perhaps Eric hasn't seen me, maybe only Reese has, I'm not sure. Or they just want to take me, because she wants me to believe in God. Reese believes that the Mittens is irrefutable proof that God exists. Silly. There's that, I wonder if that's in Houston. If that's in Houston, I really want to see it. But I know Texas is a huge state, and apparently so is Houston, a huge city. But, I want to see... I want to say it's... What's that movie called? Armageddon. I'm going to write down Armageddon. There is this... space... It's like a space memorial or something. And it's probably extremely stupid and lame, but I don't know. I want to see it. I know space is really big in Houston. So it probably is Houston. Because, I mean, they got the Astros, and that's like, star, space, yay. Although they've also got the Dallas Stars. Dang it. The Dallas Cowboys. Oh, but that's a different kind of star. Huh. That's interesting. But I think it's in Houston. I think I've talked to Ryan about that. I figure since I'm there, might as well see it. Yeah. Yeah. I've ridden a train, that's cool. Don't need to do that no more. Plane, train, and an automobile. I have ride a Segway on my list. I don't have ride an ATV, but at the same time, for some reason, I feel like I don't want to ride an ATV. I don't know, it seems boring to me. Maybe I should put it on there. I'll put it on there for funsies. But I don't think I care about that one. Ride an ATV. Pretty sure I don't care about that one. This list is going to get crazy big. I got 24 hours to think about everything in the world that I want to do. Oh my goodness. I think something that is helping me a bit now is that I'm not feeling like I have to talk. I'm just taking breaks, and if I want to take a break, I'll take a break and think about stuff or whatever. I think the thing that's annoying about the video game section of my list is that I seriously could probably write down on that list forever. It would become probably like just as big as my movie list on my main list, but at the same time I feel like I want to do that because there's so many games that I really want to play, and I want to have some sort of a focus to that. The problem with that, of course, is that I don't want my lightning round to take away from my 30 by 30 list. And I fear that I could do that. Oh. I was just about to mark where I was on the paper so I'd be able to read that later. I have to keep my finger on it so I don't lose where I am writing. I will put on here, and I did this at some point, but I never finished. Far from it. But I would like to put on here to follow in my mom's footsteps of sorts and make a quilt. Make a quilt. The last time when I made a quilt, it was very plain and boring. I don't want to do that. I would like to make a fun quilt. I think if I was making a fun quilt, I would be so much more inspired to do it. When I made a quilt before, I just grabbed a color and some comforter piece, and basically it was just stitching in and out forever without end. And there was no like construction. I would like to do it with some sort of a construction. I would like to have the design, like some input in that. And so that's what I would like to do. And I don't need to go shopping for colors. She's got plenty of colors that I'm sure that I could partake in, but maybe I'm not allowed to partake in her quilts. I have no idea. I'm sure I can't, knowing my mother, but oh well. It's on a pipe dream level. I would like to, yeah. They've got those things, I think, where you can like ride a car like really fast, like a real car. I would like to do that. Like, yeah. Like if there's anywhere where you could like drive a normal car on like a racetrack, almost like if they had a city street track, that'd be even cooler. It's like, what do you call it, like K2 racing, the go-kart racing? I would like it to be like that, but with a real car on like a real track. Because I've always wanted to be able to drive a car like that. Like they do in Grand Theft Auto. So, someday I'll need to look into that, if that's something that they allow, or they have somewhere. I just heard someone's car. Someone's got a really loud car. Oh, you know what it is? It's the garbage. Good thing I cleaned the litter box. There's some litter in there. Enjoy, sir. Enjoy, City of Tustin. I give you lots of cat poop and cat pee. You're welcome. I actually really like sitting on this wall much better. I don't see all the light and everything from the door. I basically feel like I'm staring into nothing. Huh. I can hear the garbage man as if he's like right outside the door, because I'm assuming this vent inside this room goes outside. It's very loud. It almost sounds like he's in my house, but he's not. Huh. Very fascinating. I would like to ride a tandem bicycle. Sounds horrible and fun all at once. Like riding a bicycle by yourself is hard enough. Riding a tandem one sounds like you're asking for trouble, but also interesting. I think I'm going to say that I would like to make another Flash movie. Make a Flash movie. There's something else that I was thinking in addition to that. I'm also going to say program a working game. There was a point where I was really into programming. And obviously another point where I was really into Flash. And I lost a lot of that stuff for both of them, but I would like to be able to get back into that. It's interesting. It's really fun. I think for a second there I forgot I was in the bathroom. It's kind of a weird feeling now that my eyes are open and I've been sitting in the same position for such a while and that I can't see anything. You kind of feel like you're in just a void of space. Like, not like I'm sitting somewhere, like I'm just floating in space. That's how it feels. Huh. It's very fascinating. Like, your eyes have nothing to focus on, so you just kind of like look into nothing and go out of focus. But it's just blackness. That was why I chose this room, and I'm happy I chose it for that reason. I'm happy I finally found a way to not see the light. Oh, come on, birds. Shut up. Apparently there are birds in this void of the universe. What would be crazy is if, like, you know, like, I've got my alarm outside, like, if my phone were to die and, like, my alarm didn't go off and, like, I ended up looking at my other phone to make sure it was still recording or something, and it said, like, 29 hours, and I found out I was in here, like, 5 hours long, and I was supposed to do something crazy. I don't think it'll happen, because basically I fully charged both of them last night. The one that's in here is charging while recording, so that should not die. And the one out there is fully charged, and it's just basically sitting there waiting to be an alarm. So it should be fine as well. No, I think we're at an hour. Let's see what hour. 1, 2, 3. 3 o'clock p.m. We've been here for what? Does that make 8 hours? Hold on. 6, 7, 8. 8 hours. We have put in a whole day's work. Pretty nuts. 3 o'clock p.m. What, 7 hours left until bed? So by that marking, that would imply that I'm halfway done. 8 hours down, 7 hours left, then I go to sleep. Okay. Good to know. Good to know indeed. It is very warm in here. I mean, I guess that's kind of to be expected. When you sit in a room and are basically just giving off heat, not really having it go anywhere. But, whatever. That seems to be my response to a lot of things. But whatever. But whatever indeed. Cats are being much better than I really expected them to be today. Well, I did feed them and give them water and clean the litter box, so really they've got nothing they need me for. You know, besides for like companionship and stuff. back to eating my nails. So I don't know why this came about, but I would like to show everyone that back in the day, not that I drink, but for some reason I was always worried that, not worried, but intrigued by the idea of maybe getting pulled over by a cop and being claimed that I was drinking. For some reason, I don't know, but I think because I had pride in the fact that I didn't drink, I was like ready to like stick one to the man. And so when they were going to ask me to sing the alphabet backwards, I used to practice it. So I believe I can still do it. So let's try right now. CYXWVUTSRQPONMLK JIHGFEDNCBNA. Now I know my backwards ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? That is all. I'll go back into my silence of eating my nails. I just want to see if I can still do it. Apparently I can. The hard part for me always was, what is it? S through K. Because it gets into the spot where I think when you go forward you go LMNO. LMNOP. This one goes NMLK, I think. ONMLK, yeah, that is it. ONMLK. So that was the hardest spot for me in the past. I think I've clearly gotten it now. CYXWVUTSRQPONMLK. Yep, that's the spot. One of my cats just ran into the rail. I'll save my cats because I don't think Banshee would do that.